Takže čau lidi, máme tady teda Walking Dead, zase druhý díl a ještě předtím než začneme, tak v minulém díle jsme teda ujeli autem, ale prostě jsme ujeli a teď teda někam doteď pojedeme a ještě, že natočil jsem teď budu teď točit druhý díl a vydám ho úplně za nic, protože si myslím, že ty naše idiotské stávky a takový to všechno, tak si za tohle z toho všechno se sloužíte dostat jednu sérii prostě a to nás může startovat, takže jdeme na to. Bude asi farma nějaká, vypadá to tak. Jo, je to farma. Tak se podíváme, kdo tady bydlí, jak to jde.
Hey Sean, I'm gonna...
Jo, sakra. Lepší.
run on home. My mom was gonna be in the States.
Takže tenhle ten
No sweat, man.
vlevo,
I'll catch you tomorrow
tenhle
night.
ten, jak se jmenuje, Chad,
It was nice to meet you both.
tak ten tady nebydlí, ten má svoji rodinu, prostě bydlí s rodinou. Tady ten...
Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then.
No,
You've brought a couple guests.
tvůj syn
Your
je
boy's a
zachránce,
lifesaver.
je to pravda.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then.
A nyní
Oh,
něco.
not his daughter. He's the babysitter.
Honey, do you know this
Prosím,
man?
řekni ano.
Yes.
Dobře, dobrý.
Okay then.
Tak to je dobře,
Well,
no.
looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad
Už
there.
poprvé zalhal.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out.
Jo,
Sean,
tak to bude
run on in and
super.
check on your sister.
Sestru,
You take
ty
a
tady
seat
máte
up on the
sestru?
porch and I'll go see what I have.
Tak to jsem hodně rád, že nám tady takhle pomůžu s tím nohou. Možná, že si Klementinka bude mít s kým hrát, jestli...
Let's have a look.
Which
Yeah,
one?
this is swollen to hell.
Mohl jsem dopadnout.
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the cities.
Yeah, no.
What did you say your name was?
Já jsem Lee.
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green.
Herschel. Okay. Už se
How'd
seznamuju.
this happen?
Přeskakoval
Jump
jsem
in the fence.
sklad.
Running from something?
Just like everybody else.
What type of danger has the girl seen?
Teď je kdo
Who
ví.
knows? She had a few lonely days with nothing but the dead keeping her company.
I still just can't imagine it.
Ty bláho.
Consider yourself lucky.
House is full up with mine. We got
Really
another
no.
displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there when we're done here.
To není moje
I didn't
dcerka.
catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
To je pravda.
Looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't
Jo, to je
seem
pravda.
necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Kuj si
Your
má
son's
pravdu.
right. You're going to want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
No jasně.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
Při...
I watched a man let himself get run over without blinking an eye.
Well, do what you think you should. We got
Ježiš,
plenty of
jsem řekl
chores
takovou
as it
blbost.
is.
Asi.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay.
Tak uvidíme, kdy to bude v té studii.
Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Jo.
Thanks.
Děkuji ti, Horšele.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you.
Ne.
We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the
Těším na
barn.
zítřek,
We'll be seeing you
se
bright and
seznámíme
early.
s tou druhou
Come tomorrow,
rodinou a
which
tak
way
dále.
you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose.
Super.
All right then.
Takže tady je ta stodula. A tady jsou vpravo ty lidi? Super.
It smells like
Hnůj.
Manure.
manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
Ježiši.
I miss my mom and dad.
To je ono.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Já nevím.
Okay.
Já neznám třeba Macon, něco takového, já neznám teda jako Macon třeba neznám tady nějaký jiný město, no já nevím, nevím asi. Neznám to. Takže moc ne.
I love you, baby.
Oh shit. Špatný sen. Dobrý, tak si usni.
Hey,
Oh.
get up.
Takže to je ta druhá rodina, co?
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
Já nejsem její táta.
Not Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the
Kenny.
middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
Jo, a tady to asi je
We
osm.
better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Ježiši. Kachna nebo
Dodging or
kočna?
quacking?
Quacking.
Dad!
See?
To chápu, no.
The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Jo? Jasně budeme
Sure, we'll tag along.
It's a plan then. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
Klementínka.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Jo,
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor?
Traktor?
Cool.
Počkej,
Duck and I will hop
co?
to it.
Ne. To
I
není
can
dobrý.
keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch.
To
We
nedopadne
can visit.
dobře. Nenechávej ho na traktoru, když to prostě nějaký kluk. Tak, tady
Hey
musím
there, girls.
mluvit. Vy dva
You
vypadáte
two
docela
actually look
odpočatě.
relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Dobrý.
Oh,
Takže je 8.
how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Jo, asi jo. Co si
So,
dělá?
what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale.
Veterinářka.
Like Herschel here, except more with
dobrý.
dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
No, I used to. I was let go a little while back.
Mě by zajímalo,
That's too
jaký by to
bad.
bylo, kdyby přestal
Well, I
apokalypsa
hear
a
people
oni by
always
byli
clamor back
kamarádi
to college after a big
Kenny a
disaster.
atd.
People don't want to die ignorant, I guess.
To by bylo asi dobrý docela. Jak bylo v
How did you
místě.
handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people over some. Just.
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow, but even then I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
To by nechtěl.
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? Back in
Přesně
a bit.
tak.
Okay, Lee.
Pravdu něco. Tak, tady je ten Kenny, myslím. Jo, čau.
Hey there, Kenny.
Nepotřebuješ
Need any help?
pomoc?
No, I think I got it.
Okay.
Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
Nemám.
Nah, no kids.
Už tam
Would
mám
liked
žádný
one then.
ponětí.
You know,
Jak se
how's your
jmenuje
son
syn?
doing?
Good, I think. Kachi's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and...
Ježiš.
Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. But we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna phase us.
Jo, okay.
So what's your
To
family's
asi
plan?
dobře.
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out.
Se spát.
Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
Okay.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Kachi wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
Co se dělá?
See you.
Nejsem. Tak, podíváme se tamhle k traktorníku, jestli mu tak teda budu říkat. Vždycky, když si sednu na traktor, tak mu budu říkat traktorník. Je to trošku divný, ale to je jedno. Tak, ukaž.
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill, though.
I'm good.
Tak co ty?
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor.
Nebudeš to
I'm the
dělat.
foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
Co ty?
Hey, Lee.
Nepotřebuješ pomoc?
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2 bys to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Jo, tak to je super, tak mu pomůžeme.
My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
To není dobrý vidět moc.
Damn.
Oh shit, damn. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh,
Jo.
I had to shoot one.
I could shoot one, maybe, if it were far away. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there.
Okay.
How about yours? How's your family?
Mí rodiče jsou v Macon,
My brother and parents are in Macon.
ale
I hope.
proč
man,
když
I
jsme
hope
tady
so too.
jenom já a nějaká,
Maybe it's not too bad
nějaká
there.
malá holka, tak si myslí furt, že můžeme něco udělat.
That's probably all I need cut
Dvě
for
rodiny
now.
proti nám.
Thanks.
Tak super.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
Ano.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn.
Ok, tak jdeme do studií. Kdo tam zašel? Čus, počkej, cože, jak jsem se tak hned objevil tady. Čau.
You should know that if you weren't leaving with Kenny today, I wouldn't stand for your lack of honesty last night.
I'm not sure I follow.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
Prostě
I
jsem
was on my way out anyway. Timing of all this just happened to be right.
If there ever is a good time for the supposed apocalypse.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan,
Okay.
having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Jasně.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife?
Nikon.
Girlfriend?
Počkej, já nemám. Rodiče jsou
My
někde.
parents are in Macon with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it?
Jo.
You just stumbled up on her?
Byl jsem napadej a ona mi
I
přišla
was
na
being
pivo.
attacked and she came to my rescue.
No,
Can I give you a piece of advice?
ten má něco proti nám. Jakou?
What is it?
I don't know who you are or what you did, but you better become a better liar, and fast. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. So whoever you are and whatever you did, keep it to your damn self. Oh,
Okay.
and I'd start checking the attitude, friend.
No takže jo. No jasně, trakturek.
Go! I'll get my
Já jsem
gun!
to věděl. To bylo jasný. To je logický. Nebudeš prostě dítě dávat na traktor. Soudníci! Pomoc! Co? Tak já nevím, co dítě! Dělej, pojď, ber ho. Jo, dělej, pomoc. Jo, no, a teď ještě já, pojď. Jo.
I got you! Almost through! Now, Sean, get this tractor off of me!
Dělej. Ne, ne, ne. Ne, neutíkej. Nemusíš to dělat. A teď už je pryč. Co to ušil? On teď jak zapnul a popojel, že jo, na jeho nohu. To je nedobrý, dobrý.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry.
To není pravda.
And you didn't even try to help.
No jasně. Spanikařil jsem.
I panicked.
Look at him.
Remember that next time you panic. Please, just go. Get out and never come back.
Aj, aj, aj. Teď nevím fakt, co budeme
You've
dělat.
got that ride to Macon if you want it.
Prostě nic neuděláme. Myslím si, že bychom do toho Maconu nevěděli. No, takže tady to bude v příštím díle. Já doufám, že se vám ten díl líbil a doufám, že jste rádi, že udělám takovouhle sérii jen tak for fun. Takže dávejte lajky, nezapomeňte nějaký ty komentáře a tedy, už víte, co myslím, pokud se vám to všechno bude líbit. A čekejte další díl. Zatím čus.